Hello guys, it's me back again, trying to document my complete MTG collection. And yesterday I uploaded a video with the first part of my basic land collection. I guess it was only the numbers and the letter A. This time I'll start doing the letter B and the letter C of the sets. I hope the video is not that long, and we'll get right to it. The first thing is, well, the name of the expansion set, Battle for Zendikar. This is an expansion that has quite a lot of lands. I'll try to spread this out. This was the first time the Waste came out. Had the normal ones and the full art, as you can see. And we also had basic lands and basic lands that were full art. I'll just try to put them really fast so you guys can see all the pictures. There's a lot of images. You have to remember, this is how they came in boosters, so collecting all of them was not easy. Move this around a little bit so you can see the pictures. So far there are 4 types of each, but there's still more. I think there's 10 of each basic land card included in this set. I think it's the set that has the most basic lands included, and with the wastes. And again, let me just spread this out in front of you guys for you to see. It's gonna be a long video if I don't hurry up. I think I'm gonna be showing you 4 lines each time. Okay. You see there's a lot of basic lands. Can't say much about this expansion set. I honestly don't remember a lot about the cards in this moment. When we see the cards, well, I'll remember things about the set. But this was the big full art set with lands and everything. But after that, Wizards of the Coast went crazy and started printing full art lands for everything. So they're so common now, they don't even have any value. But as you can see, they do look nice. I do own a couple of them to play with. One of the days I might show you my pictures. Okay, so that was Battle for Zendikar. Now let's go to Battle Royale. This was like a starter set. I don't remember. The thing is, as you can see, they are white bordered cards. And the set symbol is from the original printing. This is from Portal 3 Kingdoms, Mirage, Portal 6th edition, Portal 3 Kingdoms. And you would say, how do you make the difference with this and the Portal 3 Kingdoms? Let me go get one of them. This is Portal 3 Kingdoms. And for instance, if I go look for this one, you can see the dates are different. Portal 3 Kingdoms says 99, and this one says 99 in white border, and this has a number, a number of the set, and this one doesn't. But this one we'll see later. This is not for right now. So we were placing this. I don't know exactly of how many of each card we do have, but I'll just open them up. We can see them. Lots of green. I thought this is blue. Okay, as you can see, the images, all of them with different set symbols. I honestly don't know how I even put them on. I'll just have 5 of this. These and 5 of this, and continuing with them. So 6th edition Portal 3 Kingdoms. I guess this represents the revised Tempest, revised. There's a saga. It's a saga. Okay. See a lot of Fuchsia Saga. I guess that was the main set that was around probably when. Sorry, on top. Okay. And one more. That's a Porter reprints, even though they're not the original ones. That Battle Royale. Now Battle Bomb. This looks nice, honestly. There's a nice number of cards. You can see the nice symbol. Another dates when they came out. Beatdown. Another starter set. Oh, this has the mallet, I guess that's the name, as a set symbol. I used to love the white border cards when everybody used to play, only have black borders and white borders were not nobody liked them. So this is one of the sets I enjoy playing with them, the white border cards. So this looks nice, as you can see. Beatdown. Beta. I remember we were talking about alpha. Well, now this is beta. This has 3 basic lands of each type. They look beautiful. Again, they have better corners instead of the alpha that are really short. We have difference in colors, but that was used normal in the sets, and they are kind of played. They're not near mint. I honestly never collected near mint cards. I just started collecting them and playing them, and I just wanted to have the images, and I didn't mind if they were near mint or played. So to the moment, my collection still has the same concept. As long as they're not destroyed, I probably will keep the card. This is from Bombero, a set that is new, relatively. These are, again, as I said, a lot of full art lands. They are beautiful, by the way. Got the swamp. Oh, yeah, I got confused by the color, the mountain, the forest. So as you can see, these cards are really nice. And we still have the commanders in Bloomberg, which will be normal cards, but that's the problem with so many printings of these full art cards. They don't keep their value anymore. People really don't care about them that much anymore. I have a lot of Hinge cards. I play with them. There's about 20 or 30 of each of them for my decks. So sometimes I enjoy playing with them. This I don't play with. This I just keep in their boxes. Bloomberg Commander. That's what I'm telling you. Sometimes you get the full art in the set and you get the normal art in the commander decks. It's annoying trying to get everything, but well, I have to do it. And just see how long this video has been running for. Okay, we can do a little bit of the letter C. Champions of Kamigawa. this, I was in Mexico City still when it came out. I remember that people used to say that Sabers of Kamigawa almost destroyed Magic. It was a real... a lot of people stopped playing Magic or stopped going to events when Sabers of Kamigawa came out. Everybody was tired of Magic. They were playing Extended got removed. Everybody was like talking about Standard and nothing else. And so Sabers of Kamigawa in the Grand Prix, I think it was a Grand Prix in Mexico City, had a bad attendance, if I'm not mistaken. I did go to it. I played Legacy as a side event, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll talk about that when we talk about sleevers, because that's the deck I played in my first DCI sanctioned tournament. Okay, Cold Snap. Gotta love these sets. You have of course, the snow cover islands, well, snow cover lands. I have every one I get my hands in, I save them. I have a small box in house that has all the basic lands, well, all the snow cover basic lands that I can get my hands on, but I don't strictly buy them. I just, when I get them, I keep them. As you can see, whoops, where did I, oh, there it is. As you can see, a lot of hearts, and there's no cover on top. Honestly, they look really nice. The symbol is just like the one from Ice Age, but in a big number, because I think this one the reprint decks that have these lands. I'm not sure. It's been a long time. This is the year 2006. Sorry. That I was young. I'm not as young, old, but I'm half my age. How about? Okay. Now this is gonna be a long and interesting. This is the original basic lands from the Commander set. You can see the original symbol for of each. And this collecting Commanders has been something that bothers me a lot, because since they add new cards, I have to buy the decks to get the new cards, because if I try to buy the cards after the decks come out, I usually don't get the best value on it. So I try to buy all the Commanders and I exchange the cards. But having all the basic lands from all the Commanders in 2013, nostalgic, but here's the set symbol. And more cards. And more cards. And even some more cards. I hope you guys can see it in the picture, because I think last video, the last cards were a little bit chopped in the back part. But as I tell you, this is just to see the pictures. There are a lot of how many basic islands, how many basic mountains, and how many basic swamps do you want to see in my video. But I'm just showing you because, as I said, I'm documenting the collection. I'm trying to leave a video proof of it. And well, YouTube will be the owner of the videos of my picture and my collection, because they're gonna be there, and anybody that wants to see it can then they jump in and see my collection, and I'll just try to document everything I own through the page. You can see lots of hearts. Honestly, I don't even know what to tell you guys about them. Some are beautiful, some are normal, some I don't like that much. When I see lands that I enjoy more, I will say something about them, but most of this is just like the mat says, show and tell. But this is more like show and run to the next set. Now we're not gonna finish ever. The cards. And this is just the basic lands, guys. I told you I will be showing off my collection of Magic the Gathering cards. Commander 2015. New symbol set. Also for each. By the way, people might be interested in knowing which of the basic land cards is the ones that's most reprinted. But to the date, still the mountain. Second place is the forest if you take non-foil cards that have been printed all over the sets, the dual decks, starter decks, anything you want to take into account. Mountain is still the, I think it's 619 printings I have of it. 600. Some secret layers, some different things, but I think I have over 600 mountains in this collection alone. This is Commander 16. Only 3 basic lands, new symbol set. Nice looking. Just to see the back part. That's amazing. I won't do a video about it, but the other day I got to see some fake cards that didn't have the Magic the Gathering set, and right here it only says Master. It doesn't even say Deck Masters. It's like, at least you can clearly see they are not original, but I was amazed that people even had them. There were some Eldrasis in the deck, but the back part was all the same. That looks nice. This is what I think I had a hard time getting at the moment. As I told you guys, I had to replace some part of my collection because for some reason I got them wet. I don't know how, but having them stored for so long, somehow some of them got wet. And I remember at least that one, Forest was one of the ones I had a hard time getting back in the day when I was replacing it. Commander 2018. Again, only three different basic lands of each. Of course, the date, well, I don't really have to tell you the date. You can see when the commander makes reference of. Okay. Now, Commander 2009. 3 each again. I just finished this letter C and stop the video because it's gonna be quite long. Okay, new symbol set. Nice pictures, nothing really to comment about. I don't even know the cards that are in this commander sets. I just keep getting them and getting them and getting them. Now we'll see when we talk about my cards. Okay, and then the anthologies. I think 2 anthologies came out, Anthology 1, Anthology 2. Again, this, a lot of basic lands, but they're not the same. Don't tell me even why I have them like this, but because there's a reason. Okay, so you see the set. I'll just show you this too in a moment. The anthology box, I think it had 4 or 5 commanders. I got them, I also bought them. I got the dice, the life counter. I have them, I'll show you later in a video. With the decks I have, or with the decks I've collected over the years. As you can imagine, most of these cards I have had to buy set to be able to get the basic lens instead of just buying the basic lens by themselves. I like that one, that looks nice. Almost done for today, guys. Also a lot of, I don't even know how many came out in this. It's gonna take me forever to try to explain everything, so I'm just gonna try to show you the pictures. And this one nice. This one looks quiet. Rebecca Guide, of course. Everybody knows her art. I remember the Blue Drake. I don't remember what it was called, but an expensive car back in the day. For a common, I do have it, so we will see it sooner or later in these videos. Oh, wait, I still need this. New symbol. Okay. And finally, over with the commanders. We'll start with, well, Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate. I think that's it. It was good, but most people did not enjoy it. And cards are expensive from that set. This looks terrible. I mean, with the text. They look kind of weird to me. But I do own the full text lands. We'll see them later. But okay, you can see they all have text. They do have some nice pictures. The color looks kind of weird compared to some other sets. But this is just show. Not a lot of telling here. This is Commander Legends, only 2 different cards on each. Why was this? Because they came out in the Commander decks, if I'm not mistaken. And they got these colors. They look really ugly, but I can assure you about them. It's the difference in colors unless they get printed. Commander Masters. These are the black border symbol, but they all look like they were old. Again, the same symbol. Rebecca Guide again. Lots of reprints of the same image. I think it's Rebecca Guide. Awesome. And this one. You can always see the art. This one is famous to me. Then I have 2 more to show. Commander Masters Commander. We have some waist. So it's really nice looking, finding the waist I need. And one more. Okay. And the last one, I know Wizards started saying Universe Beyond, but I didn't have that in my collection together. For instance, that says Commander Warhammer. Just literally says that. That's the last card set I'm gonna show you today. The video is a little bit long now. And well, this is a nice, beautiful set. A lot of cards I have from this set, of course. I have all the printings that came out that are original. Okay. Really different arts. Really beautiful. with the sample. The year is 2022. So as you can see, guys, this is the next part of the second part of the basic lens, and we only got to the letter C. So we still have a long way to show you guys. I guess I'll make another video tomorrow. Until then, good night, guys. Have a good time.